Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing an install of Luma 3DS onto a standard 3DS XL console with the new 11.7.0-40 firmware. This video is not a tutorial, it does not explain how to do the install, and the software used in this video is not available for download, it's proprietary, I wrote it myself. There will, however, be a link to a guide in the description below. This guide is a bit older, it's for firmware version 11.6.0-39, but the process is identical. It works exactly the same for this new firmware. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Also, let me be a reminder, I'm not going to be doing any cutting in this video, so it's going to be a long video and you're going to have a lot of tedious moments of just watching black screens. Anyway, as you can see here, it is version 11.7.0-40. Now the fact that it says VER and not SYS shows that this is official firmware. If it was custom firmware, the VER would be replaced by SYS. Alright, with that out of the way, let's start the mod. The first thing I have to do is shut down the console and do the transfer across on the SD card. Okay, so this is my software. Start the first transfer. Okay, that one's done. Now, if anybody doesn't understand the process of what I'm doing right here, I'm not going to explain it as I said. This requires something called a modified R4 cartridge. It's all explained on the guide. So if you are interested in learning how to do it yourself, that's where you're going to find out how to do it. So what I'm attempting to do now is to boot the console into service mode. And that appears to have worked. Okay, so this is installing the boot 9 strap hack. That is done. Time to shut the console down. Shutting the console down here can be a bit funny because the power button takes a while to hold down on this particular console. There we go. SD card back across to the computer. So this is the stage 2 transfer. Powering the console back on, we're now presented with this. This is the Luma 3DS configuration menu. Mind you, by the way guys, this is Luma version 9 that I'm using to do this. So I'm going to put the splash screen on it because I bought later. Set that up. Alright, there we go. Now if we go into system settings now, says SYS 11.7.0-4E. Okay, this is proof that we have now got custom firmware running on a jailbroken console. However, at the moment we don't have anything installed, so let's finish off the install. Alright, so what I'm doing here now, you can't see because this is all on the bottom screen, but I am installing all the installing all the software onto the 3DS. There's an enemy going on that does themes, splash screens, etc. You got checkpoint for saves. You can back up, restore save files. DSP1, that's just for the sound. FBI, very important. That's actually what we're running right now, but this is installing to the home screen. The all-important, ever-loved free shop. Homebrew launcher. There we go, install complete. Now, as you can see, we now have new software available. So that's FBI, DSP1 Manager. Anyway, so there we are. We're now running Homebrew on a 11.7.0-4E.